Welcome to Kingsport Animal Shelter. Today you'll get to take a visit of our shelter and all the animals that we care for here. I did want to tell you we're located at 2141 Idle Hour Road. We're open 7 days a week. We open every day at 12:30. This is Gretchen. She's a rat terrier mix. She's been with us now for about a week. We think she's about 2 years old. She came in as a stray, picked up by animal control. As you can tell, she's so glad to be outside, and she gets along great with other dogs. She would be great for just about any home. Okay, this is Sheba. She's a border collie mix. She is approximately 8 months old. She was picked up by animal control also as a stray. She's not going to be much bigger than she is right now, which is probably around 25 or 30 pounds. As you can see, even for her young age, she's still pretty calm. And here at this shelter, we do their first shots and deworming. Sheba also gets along great with other dogs and appears to be really good with any children who come through the shelter too. Okay, this is Ginger. Ginger's really special to us. She's probably about 4 years old. We think she's a Pekingese Pomeranian mix. Ginger does have a fault. She does not get along with children. She gets along great with other dogs, but she would be best in a home with no children. This is Bendy. He's about a year old. We think he's some sort of Spaniel Terrier mix. As you can see, he is an extremely loving dog. He has been to lots of events, been on TV before. He has a free neuter. He's got all of his shots, and he has a special adoption fee of just $50. Okay, here is another Pekingese. Now this one does appear to be purebred. We think he's about 5 years old. We wouldn't recommend a home with small children. A lot of times Pekingese are just not good small children dogs. He does like adults. He wants to be a lap dog. He likes to be inside. He seems to want to get back in the building, but he does get along great with other dogs. Okay, this special guy is Tonka. He's about 3 years old. We think he's a chow mix, but he has a wonderful special personality. He's very submissive, a little shy, a little scared. He was picked up as a stray, but he came around with us in no time, became very loving, very friendly. He would just need a home that would appreciate what a special boy he is. Okay, this is Ranger. We think Ranger's probably a Walker Hound. He is also already neutered. He came in as a stray, which is surprising at the number of purebred strays we have in here. He's your typical hound, loves everybody, everything, not bothered by any kind of issues or problems, just the fact that he's a good old hound dog. We think he's about 2 years old. Okay, this is Walker. He's another Walker Hound mix. We think he's probably 4 or 5 years old. He is another stray. Of course, you can imagine why hounds are strays. They're probably out on the hunt and maybe get lost. He has not been neutered, but he does have a great personality. He's a roomie with Ranger that you met just a moment ago. Gets along with other dogs, loves people, loves his food, will occasionally bay, but what else can you expect from a hound? Roger? Oh no, Weems. Yep. Okay. This guy is Weems. We think he is a Pomeranian mix. He may have some Corgi in there. We're not really sure. Probably want to try to keep him out of my shadow. We think Weems is about 8 months old. He was found running loose. He is a great dog, gets along great with other animals, loves us, doesn't mind being here at all, but I'm sure he would be much happier in a home of his own, with or without another companion. Okay, Peter, Paul, Sarah, and Choco. They're approximately 10 to 12 weeks old. All of them are your typical, wonderful, very loving puppies. I'm sure that with the right home, they could grow up into great companion animals. They just need that right home with the patience and time to take care of them. Of course, puppies love kids, but usually they do better with older children because puppies tend to play too rough for the little ones. We think they're chow mix. It's the first one. The middle one's probably, it's got a little chow. The other one is a setter mix. That's the white one. And then there's Choco, the chocolate lab mix. Okay, this is Heather. Heather looks like she's got some basset hound of some sort in her. She's got, or maybe some black and tan coon hound because she's got those long ears and she's got a little bit of brindle in her. She's approximately 2 years old. She did come to us as a stray. She's been here just for about a week, but as you can see, she's a happy-go-lucky girl, gets along with other dogs, would be great for just about any home. She's just got a nice personality. Okay, this little girl, her name is Abby Gale. She's about 2.5 years old. She did come in as a stray also. She is probably a basset mix. Could be with a beagle or even a lab. We've seen that before. She gets along great with other dogs. She gets along with children. But make a great pet for just about any type of home. I don't see that she has any kind of special considerations except to be loved and have some attention. Okay. Now this is Ivy. We think she's probably a Weimaraner mix. She's built like a Weimaraner, or she could even be a Vizsla. We're not sure. She's approximately 2 years old. She was originally a stray. A family kept her. She has a twin sister. It looks just like her. She is excellent with kids and adults. She's always calm. She does have her twin sister, and we would love for them to stay together, but if that's not possible, that's okay. Just the fact of getting home is the main issue. This is Monday. He's been with us for about 3 weeks. I'm not really sure what he is. He probably has some husky in him and that dreaded word pit, maybe. We won't call him that, though. He looks like he's around 11 months old. He's a sweetheart. He's gotten along with any other dog that's been his roommate. He originally came in as a stray, as most of them do. And he's just one of those special dogs that would just make a great yard dog. Somebody to greet you when you get home from a hard day's work. This is Stoney. He did have to come in here because the family he lived with, the children had allergies, and they were allergic to dogs. He's about 3 years old. He was an outdoor pet. He's already neutered. That makes for a really great dog. He could probably be very well trained for being housebroken. He gets along with other dogs, gets along with children. He has been a great dog since he's been here a couple of weeks. Okay, this is Big Boy. He's a chocolate lab mix. No, he's not. Let me start that over. Okay, this is Big Boy. He is a lab mix. He's black. He's probably about 2 to 3 years old. Very calm-natured. As you can see, doesn't pull on the leash. He's just ready to do whatever Miss Becky needs him to do. He's a happy... happy-go-lucky guy, not bothered by anything. This is Bee. She's been with us for nearly a month. She's a Jack Russell Terrier mix, as you can tell. They are known to be very energetic, very playful. can have lots of energy to play with the kids and wear your kids out. She has already been spayed and had her rabies shot and been wormed. And she is ready for a home. She's tired of being in this cage. She wants some children to play with. Okay. What are we calling her?
Huh?
What are we calling
German Shepherd mix.
Here, I found her paper. This is Savannah. We think she's a German Shepherd mix. She's not going to be a great big one. She's already about 4 months old. She looks like she's going to be leggy with a shorter coat than a purebred. She did come in as a stray. Other than that, she's always gotten along with all the other dogs. Loves people. Just wants to be held and petted and have a family to call her own.
I know.
Okay, this is Judge. He's probably a hound shepherd mix. We're not really sure. He's another one of those leggy fellas that's probably not going to be as big as he looks. He's probably about 4 to 5 months old. He did come in as a stray also. He's going to be a beautiful dog when he gets older. He's already as cute as he can be. He gets along great with other dogs. Would make a great family pet. Okay, this little guy's Metro. Will you shut that door because they're barking? Yeah, that would be good. Trying to wait for it to quieten down a little bit. Okay. This little guy's Metro. He looks like he is a Basset Hound Border Collie mix. He's full grown. He's around 1 to 2 years old. He has the most wonderful personality, takes a bath very well. He was brought in as a stray, but his story is he was beaten up by 2 pit bulls. So, Joe.
What are you doing, Savannah? She climbs the gate. Becky's put her back twice.
Okay. Okay, these 3 are from a litter of 7, so there are plenty of these to go around, males and females. They're probably about 8 to 10 weeks old. Looks like they might be Border Collie mixes. They've got those beautiful, thick, medium hair coats. They grow up. Collies are extra smart dogs. So being a mixed breed, they'll probably be even smarter than a purebred. So these will be great family pets. Could be great to grow up with the children. This is Wayne. We think he's probably some sort of lab hound dog mix, maybe plot hound in him. He is a very energetic, happy-go-lucky guy. He looks like he's around 3 years old. He actually did come in as a stray, as so many do. But we think for the right people, he would make a great dog to get out and exercise with, take on long walks. Okay. This is Amy. We think she's probably got a little border collie in there somewhere. She's about 6 months old, so she's got just a smidgen of growing left to do. She does get along with other animals, which we find to be an extremely important personality benefit here. This is Bessie. Bessie looks just like a beagle mixed with a basset hound. If you can get her around where you can see her pretty little face. She's got that beagle face. She could even have a dachshund body there too. There may be a dachshund in there instead. She's about 2 years old. She's very calm, very meek-natured. Like, as you can see, she likes attention, likes to be petted. She finds that very calming. She gets along with other dogs. She'd be one of those great dogs to just lie by your feet or lie on the couch with you. Okay, this is Shady. He's a German Shepherd mix. He's between 1 to 1.5 years old, so he's still past the worst of the puppy stuff, still very trainable. Usually animals hit their stride when they get around 2 years old. They outgrow a lot of their bad puppy habits. He's excited to be out here. He's taking in all the scents, smelling everything outdoors. So many of them just love to be outdoors and take in all the scents. He would make a great dog for anybody. He gets along with other dogs. Probably would do great in a fenced yard, give him some territory to protect. This is Brandy and Barbie. They look like black labs, but their mother is actually a Rottweiler. They're probably about 3 months old. They're your typical puppies. You can see they like to be held, like to be petted on. At this age, they are what you will make of them. The owner could do lots of things with these animals, make them very trusting, very loving, get along with children, get along with other dogs. This is Sweetie. She is supposed to be a Chow Chihuahua mix. She's approximately 8 weeks old. This is our puppy room. We keep all our small dogs and little puppies in here. This helps control disease and sickness, and they do get to stay in a much warmer environment. This is Charlie. He's a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix. He did lose his home due to an owner losing their home. He's about 6 months old, gets along with children, gets along with other dogs. Is supposed to be housebroken, but we can never guarantee that. This next little girl has been adopted. She's waiting on her vet trip to get her spay done. This is Bear. He is a wire hair Chihuahua. He's about 1.5 years. He is supposed to be housebroken also. Gets along with other dogs. This is a true lap dog. Wants to be held, wants to be petted. And that's all this dog wants to do. Now this is one of our favorites here. This is our little old lady. She is about 9 years old. Maybe 10 or 12 according to the vet, but we'll be nice and say she's 9. She is a purebred Shih Tzu. Her name is Kenzie. The Humane Society donated her spay, and they donated her shots, so she is current on everything. And she is a lap dog. She just needs a home. You know, she could, even though she's older, Shih Tzus can live to be 18 years old easily. And she is still very spry, very healthy. Just one of our favorite girls here. This is Clint. He's about 8 months old. He is a Manx tabby. A Manx is a cat that has no tail. This one down here. This is Rocky. He has already been neutered. He's about 2 years old. As you can see, he is mugging for the camera. Okay. This is a cat named Fido. Hopefully he doesn't realize that that's not really a cat name. He's about 3 years old. He is a domestic short hair. He has some tabby stripes on him. He's got beautiful green eyes. And down here we have Okie. He is about 2 years old. And the majority of the cats are like dogs. They are strays. We do give them their names and guesstimate on age. This is Stella. She is a beautiful domestic short hair black cat. I personally have found that black cats, that they don't have any bad luck attached to them. They're just extremely loving. And down here we have Nancy. She's a domestic short hair, white and gray. She's not interested at all in being photoed, so she's just going to eat her supper. She's about 2 years old. Here, another cat. This is Rocky too. He's a domestic short hair, around 1.5 years old. He's white with the orange and orange points on his ears. This is Wes. He is already neutered. He's a domestic short hair, but he's a white and tabby. He's around 2 years old. He does have a great laid-back personality, as you can tell. He's not bothered at all by the camera or the noise. Here we have Morgan. He's a male, about 1 year old. He's got those great Bengal stripes on him, and He's just one of those special cats, real calm, laid back, likes to be petted, and that's about all he wants to do. This is our little kitten, Sunny. She's a tortoise shell. She has been adopted, and hopefully in the future months we'll be having hundreds of kittens, so don't forget about that. And if you're interested in any of the animals that you've seen on this program, please call the shelter at 247-1671. We do adopt out our animals. There is an adoption application and an adoption contract. The fees involved are between $30 to $90. That does include a reduced spay-neuter fee, first shots, but a lot of times rabies shots, and all animals are wormed.